think I'm ready. Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the live debrief. This is where I talk about my favorite reality TV shows, and at the moment I'm talking about Love Island USA season 8 episode 32, and I'm all things Sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, who is here in the chats? Let me say hi to you. Actually, first of all, let me go live on Instagram. Hey Instagram, for the people there, come on over to YouTube. There is a little link in there to show you exactly where to go. Hey everyone, hey Saf, hey Noelle, hey Planting Puppy, hey Gilda. How is everybody doing today? It's Friday. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I am trying to survive in this heat. I think I'm doing okay at the moment. But yeah. Okay, cool. Alright guys, let's get straight into it. Because my iPad is now heating up as well. God. Take this out. I've managed to, I bought myself another like wire for my iPhone, and it's got like multiple extension thing. I've managed to break that as well. I don't even know what's wrong with me. I don't know. Okay, guys. Last night episode. We ain't got that much to go. We've got tonight, Friday, and then Sunday. And we're done. We've got 2 more episodes to go of USA. Oh my god. Can you believe it, mate? Okay, so episode 32. What are you guys giving this out of 10? Who's your MVP? Who's your LVP? I will go first as always. I'm giving that episode 9 out of 10. I think that was probably one of the best family days I've seen, although I've only kind of watched like 2 others. Yeah, season 6 and season 7, I think I watched those family days. And the UK, and as it goes to the UK ones, I think it was pretty good. It was very sweet in some parts as well. But MVP absolutely must go to Sincere's dad. Has to go to Sincere's dad. He came, he showed out, he said what it was about. He did not mince his words. He was very clear and communicative that his son was an embarrassment, essentially. That's not how they raised him. That's what he said. That's not how, we didn't raise him this way. He apologized on behalf of his son's behavior. Like, oh my god, really good. And I feel like Melanie's sister as well, for me, can also get MVP. Give them the 100k. Give them the 100k. Seriously, because Melanie's sister, do you know what she did? And Sincere's dad, do you know what they done? They told the truth. They told the truth about the situation. Sincere's that all those people supporting Sincere and his crazy toxic behavior, yeah? His own dad is even embarrassed of him. Are you not embarrassed of yourself now? Honestly. And you know what is making me think, yeah? No one ever thinks of, you know, the parents of the fuckboys. You know, no one ever thinks of them. And the stress and that they have to go through. That they don't support the you know, the wayward behavior of their children, you know, coming to embarrass them up and down. It's like I didn't travel 7,000 miles to support your nonsense behavior. I was just like, this is a father. Oh my god, I thought he done very well. I don't think we've seen anything like it on this show. I don't think we've seen anything like that in terms of like holding their child accountable for their behaviors. You know, he absolutely spoke truth. He really did, Ronka. Like, I really was just like, yeah, this is actually how you do it, and don't enable that. And this is the thing, it's just like a lot of these young boys now, they're moving mad, and their parents don't even agree with what they're doing. They're not co-signing that. And I think it was good to show that. And I think yeah, it was I don't know if this is actually the wake-up call people think it is for Sincere, because I think a lot of his facial expressions to me were just like, okay dad, that's alright, like that's enough, like, do you know what I mean? And he's still kind of saying what he thinks people want to hear as well. So I don't know. Also, my other my LVP now is sincere, obviously, for obvious reasons. But for the main reason is pretending that he's going to change. He ain't changing for shit. And I know I can't say that as a fact. I know that. But in my opinion, I don't think he's changing for shit. He really isn't. He's just like, you don't know how I've got Melanie the way I've got her. I'm fine. I'm going to do fine. She's still going to be there. And he was absolutely right. He was absolutely right. And that's why he has to be LVP. Because he's not using his power for good. He's using his power for evil. Like, honestly. Seriously. Sincere and his demon ways. Like, honestly. Oh, God. Too much. And then I'm slightly going to give Casey's family. I know everyone's going to agree with this. Casey's family for not pulling him up. Yeah, they get LVP as well, in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, what are you guys saying? What are you giving it out of 10? Who's your LVP? Who's your MVP? Gilda is giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Everyone says MVP is Melanie's mum and Sincere's pops. Lazanne says Melanie's mum and sister made me cry. I haven't cried since Shakira cried. Okay. Yeah, it was emotional. It was very, very emotional, because I think, like, if you haven't been in that situation yourself, you probably know someone who's been in that situation where you are literally begging them, like, this is not the person for you, you know, but you can almost like see it in their eyes. I can see it in Melanie's eyes. She's just like, I hear you, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. That's what her eyes were saying to me. That's what her tears were saying to me. Like, I know I'm crying because I know I'm gonna disappoint you guys. She was pre-crying for the disappointment. Seriously. Oh God. Plenty of Puppy said doesn't matter out of 10. Family affair. MVP is Sincere's dad, Melanie's mum. LVP is Melanie for still refusing to listen. Lazanne says since season 6, Love Island USA has morphed into a different beast. I'm not sure I love the direction. Okay, can you say more, Lazanne? What don't you like? What are they doing that you don't like? Erin is saying thoroughly enjoyed seeing the royal family, the Harveys and the Schmidts entered the villa looking like currency. Someone said that they look like old money. They look like old money. They look like a dynasty. You know what they look? You know, like, I swear there's like some YA drama. There's some like YA drama that has that setup. Like, I swear to God. Or maybe I'm even thinking of Cinderella. Is it Brandy and a Prince Charming? I swear, I was just like, nah, this looks like a movie. This looks like a movie. This is what this looks like. Yeah, that was funny. That was thingy. It peaked season 5, 4, 5 and 6. So really, Saf gave it a 10 out of 10 episode. MVP is Bryce's grandma. She was adorable. She actually really was. Carl's mum, Melanie's mum and sister. LVP was Sincere. He dealt with it all very poorly, and it was just very lackluster in my opinion. I hear you. Erin says Melanie is a donor, as is Kada. Now, why Kada in this? What did Kada do? What did Kada do? Liz said, I'm not sure. That type of behaviour isn't for TV. It's years of refinement. I'm sure a bit of his dad's telling off is for family reputation. You know what, I do hear that. Like, I kind of hear that, and I feel like it's, you know what, to be fair, they all have a choice. They actually all have a choice, but I like his choice. I like the way that he handled that, for sure. And like, if anyone's gonna tell him, it's his dad that's gonna tell him, you know. But I do get like the argument about reprimanding your child on national TV as well, or global TV. There is that, but it's hard, man. He done a madness. He actually done a madness. He was literally using girls and basically throwing them away. Like, it's just, it's not on. And I think like because we're in this space, or this, you know, this manosphere is leaking into like our everyday now, like I think you need strong you need regular people who come with like a very strong message that is not okay. And I think that's what Sincere's dad represented. Like the average person doesn't agree with this behavior, you know. Yeah. Hey El Michelle, how you doing? Erin says Kada was all giggly and she's about to feel it when she comes out. Zach don't want her, he just wanted to one up his brother. Yep. Lizanne says it has now become an actor brand factory, more like Survivor, where you have to outwit to the end. It's about grooming them for after the villa. Yeah, it's Disney Channel coded, but for adults. Okay, I hear you on that. You can see the machine of it, yeah. And I think it's just like when you can see the machine, yeah, I like that. Oh, Michelle says, what does not pulling up Casey mean? You know what it means. You know what I mean. You know, I think Casey's got away with murder personally. No, he hasn't. He apologized and he took accountability. But I think like the fact that like they didn't say anything about it at all was just a little bit suspect to me. I didn't like that. I think like, you know, I think they could have easily said, yeah, we weren't really cool with that in the beginning, or not. So maybe they were cool with it. Do you know what I mean? But like I just thinking, I don't know English. Okay, cool. Like holding him to account. That's what I mean. And I don't think it needed to be super, super deep. But like I think more like, you know, just saying like, you know, he messed up. He knows he messed up. So they should know he messed up, you know? I feel like that. It was just kind of like thingied over, like wiped over, like it didn't even matter. And it reminded me of like when Chris's parents, so last year, when Chris's mum and sister came in and they really pretended like everything is good, everything is cool. Like, no, like, no, it's not. It really isn't. Okay, cool. All right. Let me get into the review of it all. Okay, so what I did miss was Sincere and Melanie going into the hideaway. I didn't watch that episode either. I can't lie, I just didn't have time, so I didn't watch that episode. So I missed that. Also, I was thinking, my thoughts was like, why Sincere and Melanie going into hideaway? That's crazy to me. Why would you do that? I think that's very, very toxic. Very toxic. The girls going for a day out at the water park. I missed Kada and Zach becoming exclusive, and Trinity and the girls basically saying it's a situation ship. Kada's annoyed at this. The thing is, yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily label it as a situationship, but I understand how Trinity got there. I do understand how Trinity got there, to be fair. But yeah. And then also, what else? And then Kenzie apologizing to Dylan, and he's more stable now. I don't know why she had to apologize him, but okay. And then Casey surprising TT and asking her to be his girlfriend. Yeah, which was actually kind of sweet. It was actually kind of sweet. Okay, cool. So today is Family Day. This is what this episode is for. No, I didn't miss much. Seriously. Okay, cool. You guys are gonna go back and forth on that. Not I have it in for KC. I'm just not a fan. I can't lie. I'm not gonna leave a comment, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. And all of this, what he's anyway. Let me stop. Okay, cool. So first of all, we see Kada and Trinity. I saw a clip, Erin. I saw Kada and Trinity. And basically Kada's crying, and I think Trinity's asking her why she's crying or why she's upset. Kada says like it's hard for her to talk about her feelings, and she says like, you know, she was hurt basically because, you know, Trinity was saying that her situation, she's got a situationship, and Trinity's just like, look, just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. She apologizes. She's like, you know what, I'm really happy for you, but you know, in her mind, she wants them to be boyfriend and girlfriend essentially. You know, she's like, what's the issue? And it's true. What is the issue at Zach? What is the issue? But okay, cool. Maybe they're going at their own place. I do understand that too. So that's okay. Yeah. But Kada shouldn't really worry about what other people are thinking about her relationship also at the same time. So they seem to be able to deal with it between them, and they're still good friends.
And like the situationship part, it just hurt my feelings almost, because I was like, that's not how I see it.
Okay, honestly, I'm just genuinely confused because where I'm from, what y'all have would be, in my opinion, be considered a situation. But at the same time, it doesn't matter what anybody's opinion. If you don't like, if that's not what it is, I'm not gonna call it that at the end of the day. I just want y'all to date already. That's what I want from y'all. Like, I genuinely just want y'all to date. I feel like, what the f is the wait? Like, y'all need to just do it. But again, what works for you doesn't work for me. What probably works for me doesn't work for you, and it doesn't work for nobody else. Take what I said with a grain of salt. I'm just an outsider. What I said don't hold no weight because it's just where I'm from. That's what we would call it. And I really do apologize if I offended you or if I made you feel any type of way. I genuinely don't want you to feel that way because I'm actually very happy for you. Like, I love you guys together. Even though Zach pissed me off flirting with Bryce, I love him just as much as I love you. Actually, I love you more. But, like, I love you guys. Give me a hug. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm happy for you. I really am happy for you. Thank you. I'm genuinely very happy.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Because just leading up to boyfriend, girlfriend, just give us a minute. Just give us a minute. Okay?
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. When you said, like, the situation...
I think that, that, what's it called? Zach and Kada, I think they were kind of like side-eyeing Trinity and Bryce when they become boyfriend and girlfriend. I think so. And I think that we've seen Zach maybe hint at it a little bit, like saying like, you know, I don't want to be like, almost like, I don't want to be a performative boyfriend in here, like, let's wait till we get out of the villa. But at the same time, I think like Zach is also like, he's got one foot in, one foot out. Like if things blow up for him, he doesn't want to be tied down with Kada. That's what I think it is also as well. I can't lie, I would like to see Kada with somebody else. I like Zach. So anyway, they talk, Zach and Kada then talk and you know, say that she's happy with Trinity now, and Zach is happy that she's happy, you know. We see TT talking to Melanie and Anaya, like she's happy that she's a girlfriend now, and they hug it out. Melanie says that Sincere, you know, because they went to the hideaway, I think they probably done bits because she was like, Sincere didn't kiss and tell. And I was just like, can we fact check this? Did he tell anybody? Does anybody know? Did he kiss and tell? I don't know. But Melanie thinks that they didn't. But I don't know if he did or he didn't. He seems like something he would say. Seems like something he would say. Carl tells Anaya that she's such a good person because she's happy for Casey and TT even after everything that he's put put her through and everything. So he was just like admiring her, that she's such a good person to be nice about it and stuff. He didn't say anything to the boys. Okay, cool. All right. Or he didn't. Okay, cool. Thank you. So then in the morning there's a text and it's sponsored by Family Day, sponsored by Coffee Mate. They had a big old cart there. Everyone is just super happy because they're gonna get to see their family. So yeah, it's good vibes all round. Kenzie's like, this is better than my birthday. You know, Trinity's a little bit nervous, but she's excited. Bryce says that Sincere should be the one that's worried, you know. Yeah, and Casey's a little bit worried, like, what if they say some crazy shit? I can't lie, I liked what Anaya was wearing, and who else? Maybe the top half of Trinity's, but I was just like, I really don't like the bikini situation when they're meeting the families. Like, I think it's really inappropriate. Like, I really do. And I know they do it on both shows, but it's never sat well with me. And I don't know, maybe that is the, you know, I don't know, there's maybe one or two things I can be a bit of a prude about, or like worry about respectability, politics or whatever kind of thing. But this is one of them. This is one of them that I really just like, no, why can't they dress up? It would be nice to see them dress up. Like, do you know what I mean? Why do they need to be in a bikini meeting mums and dads and sisters and brothers and stuff? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't like it. I've never liked it, I really think. Yeah, Naya's outfit was respectful. It was lovely. It was so pretty, you know. And it would have been nice to see more of everybody's personalities, you know, through their clothing as well. So Trinity's and Bryce family was the first to arrive. We saw Trinity's sister and her mum, and then we saw Bryce's mum and grandma as well. Oh, what's that? Oh, yes. Yvonne says, which UK girl jumped in her dad's arms with her ass out a door? Was this, I want to say either, no, it wasn't be Gemma because her dad didn't come. Was it Paige? I can't remember. I actually can't remember. But I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. And it was just like, this is too much. It's actually too much. Yeah. Michelle said, I like Anaya's and TT's new wig. Shout out to Trinity for sharing. Is it Trinity's wig? That's what I was saying. Trinity's a good egg, man. She's a good egg. I wish I was thinking the same. They can put on nice, respectable outfits. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like, it seems weird. Because it's enforced, it's just weird. And then I'm just like, what are the hidden agendas here? I don't like this. I don't like it. Okay, so Bryce's mom and grandma, they were all very cute. The grandma in particular was very, very cute. That she was even saying things like, but she's like a naughty grandma, right? She was just like, when are you guys gonna go to the hideaway? I was just like, hello, like, oh my god, this is so funny. Because they have been on a date. So she's just like, okay, date next is hideaway. Seriously, that was very, very funny. And she's just like saying they're fighting nature. And I was just like, but grandma, they probably smashed anyway. They did smash anyway. She doesn't even know. They smashed anyway. And then also the grandma called out Kenzie as well, because she said early on that he had a turtle tongue, which obviously Bryce had no idea about, so it was funny. It was funny. Oh my god, I saw that as well, everyone. Like, basically Trinity's mom and Trinity's sister all had the same wig in different different fonts, which I thought was funny. Which I thought was fun as well. That was kind of cute. And I thought it was nice. Trinity's mum was saying, like, you know what, she's proud of her daughter for trying new things, like literally with Bryce, because this is the first white guy that she's been with. And she said, like, we often miss out on things because of how they're packaged. So that was like nice of her to say. Zach also met like Bryce's family as well. They talked about they have a similar sense of humor. Then they also brought over Kada as well. Bryce's family seemed to be the most welcoming of they seem very warm. They seem very, very warm. Yeah. And then even the grandma was just like, it's because they talked about how they first met, because obviously they met in like the Cove place. I can't remember what it's called now. But the Cove place where Kada had to choose between Bryce and Zach. And the grandma was just like, someone always gets underserved in the freeway. I was just like, I need to know more about Grammy's life. Like, seriously. Oh, God. But yeah. And she was saying that her favourite scene was when Trinity I thought it was cute. I thought she was cute. But yeah, it was very much welcome to the family. Bryce is flowing with joy. It was all good. It was all like a nice, happy, wholesome vibe. Well, a little bit naughty from grandma, but like overall a wholesome vibe. Which is really nice, especially if you're interracially dating. You know, do you know what I mean? It can be nerve-wracking, you know, knowing whether you're going to be accepted or not. But I think they, on both sides, done a very good job of being, you know, accepted.
Say to you, my Trinity that left, the young lady that I took to the airport, is not the woman that is standing before me now.
So beautiful.
That you contributed to that. You're her man. She's your lady. This is a young lady. But yeah, I really love the connection that you two have. I believe it's genuine.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you cry, and I've seen her cry, and she don't do a bunch of crying over anybody.
I know it's your mom. We wait our whole lives to see moments, and the way you conducted yourself.
Yes.
We raised a gentleman.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I want to say to you, my Trinity that left.
This is it was sweet. It was just very sweet. It was a nice kickoff to family day for sure. Oh my God, El Michelle. Yeah, thank God they didn't bring up the BJ in the back seat, because what the hell? Don't know how mum's gonna explain how she didn't notice that one. But yeah, so then next we had Naya's mum and sister, and Carl's mum and sister as well. First of all, both families are beautiful. They're gorgeous. They're actually gorgeous. I'm just like, okay, there's good genes all around. Like, honestly, very, very gorgeous. Like I said, they look like old money. They just like, I think these, I don't know. I don't know what Thingy's background and stuff, but they seemed well matched. The energies of the family seemed very well matched. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. But they do seem very well matched. So yeah, Zach, of course he had to say something about Anaya's mum, but Anaya's mum looked fantastic. Her skin was glowing. Actually, there are some pictures. I think even Saf put them in our thingy group, because let me show you real quick so you know what I'm talking about if you didn't see it yourselves. Da-da-da-da-da. So this is Zach's family, his mum and sister, and then Anaya's family. And imagine, this is her madre. This is her mum and her sister. You can't even tell, like, honestly. Stunning. Yeah, mums are beautiful, yeah, honestly. Just vibes. They just look like they go together. They just look like they go together. So, so yeah, they sit down, talk together. Carl kind of breaks the ice immediately. What's it called? Yeah, Carl breaks the ice immediately. He's just like, oh, what did you think when she kicked me out of the villa? They kind of laugh. Carl's mum said, you know, obviously it made me sad, but when you came back in the cake, like, you know, she was super happy, and it made, like, she watches that scene over and over again, which I just thought was so sweet as well. And yeah, exactly. The way Carl's mama gripped Anaya's hand and said, Carl's wife. Do you know, wife her now? Yeah, because they were talking about daughter-in-laws and all this kind of stuff as well. Yeah, so Carl's mum said to Anaya that, you know, you're really down to earth, like you take care of everybody as well, like you're very grounded, you're patient, you're kind, you're beautiful. Like, these are all the things that you want to hear from your, you know, do you know what I mean, from your in-laws, or you know, maybe soon to be in-laws and stuff. And, you know, just generally just saying nice vibe from both sides, right? Anaya's mum, what do you call it, said that, you know, that she basically said to Anaya, like, you didn't listen to your gut, like you knew what you actually wanted and you didn't listen to your gut. And she also pulled her up on what she was saying, what her relationship with Melanie, and basically saying, like, look, like, I understand that you want to sugarcoat things with Melanie because you want her to stay. However, you've actually got to treat her. She's your friend. You got to treat her like she's one of us. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be honest with her, and don't downplay Sincere's behaviour, because Sincere is also your friend as well. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, as well, Erin. Carl's sister told him that, you know, he's obviously she's lucky, but also he's lucky too, because she is a stunner, essentially. And yeah, and Carl, I think they kind of joked about volleyball children as well, because they're both into volleyball, both sides of the family. And, you know, Anaya's just really grateful about how much they care about, you know, each other and stuff, which I just thought was very, very, very sweet. And as I said, I think that the families go together. But here's a little clip. Da-da-da. Oh, you wasn't a believer before. You know what, to be fair, like, it's harder for them to fake it in front of their parents, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think so yeah.
I think when she kicked my
Someone says here, love and volleyball. I love that.
ass out of the villa.
I was like, what the like, what?
I was just so happy he came out the cake.
You should have seen my face, like, when he came
Oh,
out of the cake.
We saw.
That makes me cry. Every time I just watch it over and it's just like,
I was in genuine disbelief. I was so
You felt safe.
and then like for Carl to meet someone like you and have this like connection of being volleyball players and
Yeah, because nobody plays volleyball. That was like weird.
They
It looks
literally
so
look
cute.
so happy.
The combo's flowing.
I know, look how Carl has his arms around both of them, like the mom and Anaya. What a man.
after the first episode when you kissed her, after that episode I was like, oh, I can totally see her as my daughter-in-law. Because you're so down to earth. And you just take care of everybody. All the girls, you know? It shows.
What did you two think when she kicked my ass out of the villa?
But yeah, they're getting on like a house on fire, and that was really, really sweet. And then we had okay, so then they quickly see Sincere talking to Casey, and he basically doesn't really know what to say to Melanie's mum. He says he's going to say something like, you know, despite what I've done, like, his intentions have been pure towards her daughter. Melanie is talking to Titi, and she says she's not sure how it's going to go, but Melanie says that, you know, she hopes it's going to be happy, and because she's happy, so they should be happy because she's happy. Little does she know. So then we have Casey's mum and sister come in with Titi, Titi's mum and cousin as well. So Casey, I think he wasn't sure his mum was going to come because she just got her passport. Was it that? I think it was her or something like that, which is really cool. Casey tells them obviously that they're now boyfriend and girlfriend as well. Titi did ask, like, how do I what do you call it, how do I look on TV? Casey's, you know, do you know what I mean, they reassure her that she's coming across really, really well. Casey's mum likes the fact that Titi has got her son's back, but I don't recall, maybe I missed it, I'm not gonna lie, maybe I missed it, but I don't remember her saying much about, like, Titi in general, without saying, like, do you know what I mean, how she backs her son. I don't know. Casey, when he was talking to his mum one-on-one, was just saying, like, you know what, Titi reminds me of you. Yeah, again, she was saying, like, I'm happy Titi is here for you. And he did say that, his mum is a woman of few words, but he's very happy that, obviously, that she's there. And they generally say, like, you know, good, they're doing a great job together. Let me just play a little clip for you guys. Or maybe this was it. I skipped the whole part. Did you? Don't know. Hey, Holy, how you doing?
You know, Titi's a special woman, and I do see her in my future.
I love
so, yeah.
I love the connection here. Honestly, I could see it as well. Like, look how close you guys are. Like, you guys laugh at the same things. You get his jokes, because he's kind of corny.
I can
tell that you happy with him because you always giggling and you smiling and blushing.
Oh my God.
Look at you right now.
I think, TT's a special woman, and
Yeah, a lot of people are saying in the comments that maybe the mum is just shy or something. So maybe that's the case. Okay. Yes, Holy. I think I was saying that before. Like, we'll get onto that. But you say I peeped into sincere insinuating to his dad that he knows no matter what, Melanie will forgive him. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so then we see Kenzie's mum and brother and Dylan's mum and best friend. Not Dylan running to his best friend and hugging his best friend first. I don't know. Hug your mum. The thing is, from this year, my kind of like, what do you call it, TikTok psychology course tells me that Dylan was a handful as a child, and his mum done the best that she could. That's what I got from that. Seriously. So Kenzie's brother did shout out Anaya and say that he had a crush on Kadar, which was quite funny. And Kenzie's mum did say that Dylan reminds her of Kenzie's dad. I was just like, oh, this is, what do you call it? A lot of pressure. Pressure, man. Dylan's mum tells Dylan that Kenzie didn't actually do anything wrong. So basically, calm down, stop the crying. She didn't do anything wrong. She's supposed to explore all of that kind of stuff. And Kenzie's family, they didn't really give her the taste of what's going on outside. They kind of just lied to her, really, and basically was saying that she done a good job, she's doing a good job and everything like that. Then Kenzie gets a text and it's from her dad, and I did think, why is she getting special treatment? But I did think that in the beginning, but then when her dad said what he said, I was just like, okay, I get it. I think they're priming her for when she gets out and what she's gonna be dealing with when she gets out, because her dad was basically saying, like, I know that you want a relationship like me and your mother, but what you don't know, that's all you've seen. You don't know what came before that, and actually it was messy, do you know what I mean? There was lots of things going on, and it wasn't as perfect as obviously they are or aspiring to be now, do you know what I mean? And that's okay. And I think, like, I thought that was actually quite sweet, because yes, exactly, Saf, it was sweet, because I feel like I think Kenzie, don't get me wrong, I do think she's kind of like Priya in a way. She's a bit irritating, and she's got irritating traits. Yeah, we know. Like, do you know what I mean? And she's done a few irritating things, but fundamentally, her being judged for getting to know people is insane to me on Love Island. That's kind of insane to me. That is the premise of it. Now, how she went about it, like, is a bit wild. In some cases, especially with the whole thing with Jen and her and Gal. Like, not that she necessarily kissed Gal, but, like, Jen is into Gal. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you didn't really consider your friends. But not the way Dylan was saying, like, oh, because you've had so many people, that's an issue. Or, like, got to know so many people. Not even had. It's not even like that. Do you know what I mean? I just think there was some judgment there, and I think her dad giving that message was saying, like, baby girl, we don't care what other people think. We don't judge you from the way you're going on, and if anything, that's the kind of support you need from your family when you're going through things like this. That's, yeah. So I rated it. Let me play a little clip.
Been myself. I mean, it's been hard this past week.
I know.
It was really hard on me.
I know it was. Like, I just... I'm sorry. Every emotion that you have felt, I felt. And I just wanted to give you a hug, because I could tell you really you needed it, you know? But I think you guys are adorable together.
That's what that's like.
I got a text! Wait, yeah, it's my dad!
Oh.
No way!
Hi, baby Gar. I'm sorry that I can't be there with you in person. I miss you. I know that you aspire to have a love like your mom and I have. Something that you need to know about that is you've only witnessed it while we've been together. You didn't get to see what my love life looked like before I met her, and you didn't get to see what her love life looked like before me. There was breakups, there was mess, all this type of stuff that you've gone through. But the beauty of love, you only have to get it right once.
I feel like I've just been myself.
That was a bar. Like, the beauty of love, you only need to get it right once. It's just like, that was a bar. That was just like, oh, that's cute. That's very, very cute. Oh, not tonight should be Dylan's last night. Maybe it is Dylan's last night. Okay, cool. So then moving on, we have Kada's sister and mum and Zach's brother Charlie and also his sister. Obviously, everybody knows that Charlie was on Love Island last year, and Zach has now officially done better than Charlie in terms of getting to family day for sure. So Kada's mum, she actually loves Trinity, so that was really sweet when they had like a bit of a hug and everything. Zach starts talking about him being in the bottom three, which I rolled my eyes at because all he cares about is public perception. He is obsessed with this. His sister was basically telling him, don't worry about it. Charlie does say in like the confessionals that Zach has officially done better than him, and you can see there's some rivalry between them. I actually don't know what the age difference is between them, but it's swinging. Kada's sister said that she didn't like Zach in the beginning, like him like joking, like saying like I love you as a joke, like the bombshell, getting to know bombshell, him saying that after they just smashed in the hideaway. I quite like Kada's sister. I don't know, there's something about her. I think she's a character. I was just like, I like her. Just when you just have that immediate like thought, like I don't know, I think you're a vibe. I think she's actually a vibe. So yeah, one thing Zach's sister, I guess it is Charlie's sister as well, said that she sent pictures of Kada to her friends and said like, look how fit my brother's girl is. I don't know, I think it's weird. I thought that was just a little bit, I thought it was a weird thing to say. That's what I thought it was a weird thing to say. And I can't lie, my other thought about this was just like, I thought Kada's bikini was way too small. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a prude. I don't know. But I was just like, girl, wear more clothes. Seriously. You knew this was happening. Wear more clothes. Yeah. It's a bit weird, right? Oh, is it 2 years now? Okay, cool. Right. Here's a clip of that. Let me show you guys real quick. Okay, fine. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Okay, cool. Because I was just like...
Mum and Dad are good. They're proud of you.
We're having a good time.
What do you guys actually think of her? I knew you would.
Yeah, she's really gorgeous. She's funny.
She's been cool as...
She's been so respectful, by the way.
I know. I saw the Casa thing. That was awful, wasn't it?
Listen.
I don't think I went too in, though.
You didn't, and you did... Unlike other people, you didn't say anything bad.
I know. You explored. You came back, yeah.
So, what do you think about Zach?
I actually really like him.
I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a little iffy though. I'm gonna be honest. It was mainly like the, the bombshell comments, and then like I wasn't sure with like the whole I love you thing. You guys were in bed. You guys were in bed.
After Casa?
Yes. Because I feel like sometimes he says stuff and then says he's joking later, and I'm just like,
and we don't know his humor yet either.
No, I genuinely like her. I truly like her.
Do you know? I'm
not on that.
You keep saying.
It's like, it's on the tip of my tongue, like as a joke, but it's like...
It's not a joke, I think you're just scared. I think you do love her. I think you're scared.
I really do like her, I'm not gonna lie, it's
tell.
weird.
Okay, just to clear up, he's basically saying he does not, but he does like her. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, can we stop pushing it? Like, this is what I'm saying. He's just saying things for effect, and it's just not right. Zach cannot win. Seriously, he cannot win. He does not deserve top 4. He really doesn't.
Like, I'm obsessed with her.
Good. What are you actually going to do?
Obviously, I've got a lot to figure out when I leave.
Honestly, I can see you always like genuinely smiling and happy and laughing.
We always
so I'm
see
like,
in the background.
And I think the people that genuinely know you too can see it, because even your dad said it. He's like, no, she's always laughing, smiling.
No, he literally makes me laugh so much. Like, and we're always
laughing. And isn't he so cute?
He's adorable. Yeah, he's so cute.
How's Mum and Baba?
Mum and Baba are good. They're proud of you.
Mama and Baba. So that's them guys. Okay, then we see Anaya talk to Sincere. He's been happy watching everybody else. And Mel talking to someone saying that she doesn't know what her mum is going to say. So they're all building up the tension, for these two, because they are the last ones to enter the villa. We have Mel's sister and her mum, and Sincere's dad and brother. You know what? Agree. Everyone said also the swearing around the parents. Every time it was like, I was like jumping a bit. Seriously, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? So before the parents come in, Mel is literally praying, and she's saying that she's hoping that everything works out. Everybody is in the villa watching nervously. Okay, so then when they all sitting together, Mel's sister does refer to Sincere as beloved, and he is like, at that point he should have known. He should have known. Is at that point he knew he fucked up. Seriously, not beloved. That was hilarious. But Sincere, he does start apologizing. He said he always knew that connection was stronger with Melanie. Melanie's sister said, like, look, I can only go by what we've seen. Yeah, and what I've seen I don't like. She is a baby of the family. Do you know what I mean? So obviously we want to naturally protect her. And I was just like, yes, sis, tell him. And Mel's sister is just like, look, I'm overprotective. I'm definitely protective of her. I've never seen my sister cry the way she's been crying on this show. And Sincere's dad then chimes in, and he's just like, with her crying, just know that everybody is rooting for you, Melanie. We want to let her know that we're here to say that we're sorry, and that what Sincere is doing is basically not right. Like, that is not the Sincere that we know. Mel says that, obviously she was upset from movie night, but she thought, maybe to give him another chance and everything. And then Mel's mom is basically saying, like, how many times though? And then Sincere's dad, he's just like, look, this is unacceptable and it's got to be told. And I was just like, this is what we need. More of this, please. Absolutely more of this. Sincere's dad is just like, look, he was raised, as in Sincere was raised with a moral compass that points north, and he did things that men are not supposed to do. He also says that seeing Melanie is obviously the main reason that he's there, and that he wasn't gonna he actually wasn't even gonna come down to do this anyway for Family Day. He said that this shit is unacceptable and that we do not move like this, and he didn't travel 7,000 miles to support that either. I just thought this was great. This was just absolutely great. And Sincere is just looking like, oh shit. oh. And I'm just like, this is the thing. I just thought, like, okay, this is good, because you've got nowhere to hide now. You've actually got nowhere to hide in terms of like hiding behind things and words and all this kind of stuff. So then obviously they split off. Mel's with her sister and mother, and basically Mel's sister is basically trying to tell her, beg her, pleading with her that Sincere is not the one. I think there's a video. Let me just play that 1 second. Oops. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I agree with you. Holy Many said it looks like it went in one ear and out the other. None of that even penetrated Sincere's skull. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, actually. I don't think he was really taking it in.
With you?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get mad.
I'm not. I know what you're gonna say though.
Honey, I love you. I love you so much. You don't deserve this. He's not treating you right, Melanie. Melanie, dame la mano. You are so strong, Melanie.
I told you so. Time to let go.
I need you to remember that girl who left Philly to a state that she didn't know anybody. And it went wrong, and everybody was telling you, come back. You were like, no, I'm gonna keep going. I need you to remember that person.
But I guess they was right. wasn't our time. Now it's all broken off.
Melanie, he's playing you.
You think he still is?
Melanie, he's playing you. He's just going to slow you down. He's not treating you like the queen you deserve, Melanie. I really wanted to talk to him.
I've never
you keep
seen
looking
you like
at
that.
me. But I'd be real with you. Yeah. You're not gonna get mad.
Yeah, her sister was like super upset, and obviously Melanie is crying. Her mum tells her, like, her mum says to her, remember that your heart is sacred and you don't give just anybody the opportunity to steal your essence. That's a non-negotiable. And she says that she can understand, you know, a person making a mistake maybe 1 or 2 times, but how many times is it going to take? And Melanie asks her mum, like, don't you think he will change when he gets out of here? And her mum says in no uncertain terms, she says, no. Why are you going to give him a second chance when there's so many outside waiting for the first, right? And I just thought, yeah, the family are not having this. They're not backing this. They're not backing this. And I love it. This is the thing. Maggie said, if my sibling is telling me this ain't it, I'm locking the whole thing off. In fact, I will follow my family out the villa. I'm telling you, like, I could imagine, yeah. And the closest person in my family is my brother, yeah. If my brother told me the guy that I'm with ain't it, it's over. It's over. It's actually over. It's actually over. Seriously. Yeah, the mum dropping gems in Spanish was cinema. Yeah, it was really, really good. And I love that as well, that we saw that and, you know, privy to that moment, because it was quite an emotional moment as well. But yeah, and that's the thing. I could see it in Melanie's eyes. It was like, at points, it was like her eyes were glazing a bit. Like she's just like, I think it's almost like she's thinking of, oh, what things can I use to say to Sincere, but like make sure that, you know, he knows that my family aren't feeding him, but I'm the reason why we're gonna be together or something like that. Yeah. And then we saw like Sincere's dad and brother and talking to Sincere. So let me just play that clip real quick. Yeah, they did. Almost disorientated. Yeah, she was disassociating. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like she was disassociating.
Came here to correct you. Yeah. You know, like I'm sorry, man. That hurt.
Yeah, I know.
You know, to see that, and I'm just like, I would never let someone sit at a table with me that moved like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So to see you.
Can you hear that? I would never let anybody sit at a table the way moving the way you have. Say it again.
Do it? Nah. It don't work.
No,
you gotta move better.
You do gotta do.
You know,
better.
honesty is key. You know, commitment, loyalty. Right. Sprinkle a little love in there. It's not hard, but you gotta be committed.
You're on the right track.
You know, you are. You're definitely, you know,
you're
definitely doing what you got to do. But the way you went, you just went left field because you're not thinking. You're not using your head. You're out here and you see all these beautiful women. You're like, I want to explore. And I want to see what's going on. And meanwhile, you got this beautiful woman standing on 10 toes waiting for you, and you're out here still exploring. You know.
See, when he was doing, all right, like when he was doing that, it was just like, oh no, you're doing too much. That's what he's trying to say. Dad, stop. Like, You
got to know when to say when. I came here to correct.
Yeah, you're saying you got no. I hope it's just rude, but I hope Sincere gets his daddy's hairline. How about that? The dad does go on to say, basically, you can't just move like that. You can't lead these women on and just cut them off. He asks him, are you scared of commitment? Because, you know, these are like grown women. Like, why are you moving like this? Also, he says that, sorry, he does say that, you know, if Sincere was at home, that he would have, oh no, sorry, this is my note. I think if he was at home, he would have got a backhand. That's what I think. But it's TV, so it didn't happen. That's what I think. But the dad is saying, like, look, now you got to build her back up. You got to work on the relationship. Like, he asks him, do you think you're going to be able to recover this? And he, Sincere, literally, before his dad could even finish the sentence, was just like, yeah. Like, yeah, of course. Like, do you know what I mean? And Dad was just like, you know what, don't keep your hopes up, because if you drop the ball, there's no guarantee that it's going to continue, you know. Sincere says that he's not coming from a bad place, but hearing from his dad and his brother has given him a bit of a reality check. He feels like he's not just letting himself down, he's letting his family down as well. And I'm just like, I don't think he gives a cacker about this. I think he's just got, what do I say now? It's just like, oh, what do people normally say in these type of scenarios? That's what I think is going on in Sincere's mind. I think he lacks empathy, like, truly. Sincere says that, like, I think Melanie is giving you chances because you're in the villa, but, you know, if you did that shit on the street, she'll be gone. I don't think he knows our Melanie. I don't think he knows her, because I don't think she's going to be gone, even on the outside. But he does say to her, like, you've got to fill up her cup. Then we go back to Melanie's sister, who basically was saying, like, you know, seeing her cry was breaking her heart. And she thinks that, you know, she can basically do better, you know. What did she say? She said, I know you came to finding the one, but you can do better. And she said that he's not going to change, and he's shown you multiple times that he's not going to change. And the sis said, if you keep wasting your time with the wrong person, and then Mel said it's going to take you longer to find the right person. So Melanie knows, like, she knows, but she's doing this. She's just doing this. And I did have, at that point, I was just like, wait, is she waking up? And I was just like, no, don't even fool yourself. She's absolutely not. So then also as well, like, in the montage, in that they didn't, because in every other couple they showed them going to the photo booth taking pictures, and they didn't show it with these guys. And I was just like, the editors are trying it, because if you look closely, there are actually pictures in the dad's hands when they're leaving the villa. So even on the pictures on the YouTube, there's not one where Melanie's and Sincere's family is sitting together, but that doesn't mean that it didn't happen, because they tried it with the edit on that. They really did try it. So yeah, I thought that was sneaky of them. I thought that was sneaky. So anyway, they get ready for the evening. Obviously, all the families are done now. Zach is super happy about... Bryce is super happy and gushing about his grandma. Zach is talking to Kada, I think, or someone, can't remember, talking about growing up in Charlie's shadow, essentially. Then we see Melanie, Anaya, and Trinity have a chat. Melanie tells them what her sister and her mum was saying, and also what Sincere's dad said too. And then Anaya fills her in on what her mother said about Anaya's and Melanie's relationship. And Anaya says, like, look, my mum thinks I wasn't being straightforward with you with regards to Sincere, and that, you know, you're a beautiful woman and you deserve more, and that, you know what, if it's a toxic relationship, then it might be doing a disservice to you. And actually what I've been doing is minimizing Sincere's actions. Melanie, her mind literally basically goes to the defensive, really. And she's just like, look, it's hard for my mind to hear this, because you've been team sincere, and now I'm hearing something completely different. And Anaya does apologize for that. She apologized for minimizing, and apologizes for being like a bad friend, or feeling like she's been a bad friend. What did you guys think about that? Hold on, let me just get the clip ready. Here we go. Too little, too late, because she slept with him now. Well, yeah.
I was talking to Mama Harvey today, and she was pretty much mad at me because she doesn't feel like I'm being straightforward with you. You are such a beautiful woman, and you do not deserve someone who is super toxic. You have been through an emotional roller coaster, and I feel like you're going to do yourself a
Sorry. Melanie looked so pissed.
service if you let someone consistently treat you down and toxic like that. So instead of me minimizing his actions, I'm going to say it fully to you, because Mama Harvey's always right.
It is really hard on my mind to have one day someone tell me Team Sincere,
yeah, exactly,
and tell me you should stay with him, and that's all I've been hearing in here, like, you stay with him, you do whatever you want. But people could change, and then another day get hit with something else.
100%.
So I feel like I would have loved that in the beginning, because then right now my brain is like jumping around, like it doesn't know where to go.
I'm gonna just hit it straight. I was talking to my...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that she said something, but at the same time, I think what she's saying is that this is what my mum is saying, but I don't think Anaya's truly buying it, you know? I don't think she is. Yeah, she would have appreciated more if Anaya had voiced her concern from the jump, yeah. And I think we all remember exactly when Melanie was on the floor crying and Anaya was basically saying, you're going to work it out and all those kind of things. She was giving her the wrong advice at that moment in time. That was the point where she should have said, it's done, babe. It's done. Now it's about building yourself up. Do you know what I mean? Let's go. But I think that they they're part of they know what they're part of, in a sense of like that they understand that they're part of a machine, in a sense, right? They have to have couples to go, like, to have on the show, to do well afterwards, to be on Beyond the Villa. Like, what is her storyline going to be if Sincere, she's not with Sincere? Will she still get the same opportunities? There's more at stake. And I don't think it's necessarily right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's a lot at stake when, do you know what I mean? When it comes to, you know, being in a relationship or not being in a relationship from the villa. And I think that Anaya knows that as well. So that's why she's thinking, like, I think Anaya likes Sincere. She likes him as a person, right? Do you know what I mean? So I think she's trying to, I don't know. She's trying to navigate it. I think she's trying to understand it herself. I think she's trying to understand it thing. Aaron said, I think people need to see that Anaya is an issue here, regardless of what she told Melanie. Melanie said out of her own mouth, he would hurt her 20 times and she'll take him back. I mean, there's that. There will not be friends, and we need... We need on After the Villa? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not getting it. I know that's a typo, but I can't work it out. Sorry, El Michelle, if I said that wrong. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a serious character flaw. I don't know. I want to give Anaya grace, as I always try to do, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? But I think it must be confusing, because if you do see people, you know, when they're good, they're really happy. They're really happy. They're a vibe. Everybody is glowing. Melanie's her friend. She was telling her friend what she wanted to hear. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's like deep down, I think her mum is pointing out, deep down, you knew the truth and you should have said the truth. That's basically it. And I think that's what she's confessing to at this moment in time. Yeah. I don't know about the... what do you call it? I don't know about, like, whether she still fancies Sincere. I don't know about that. But yeah, maybe she found him attractive before, but I don't know. I don't know if that's what she's trying to do, but I don't know. I don't... Seriously. Oh God. Everybody was, the thing is, everybody was, because I think in the villa, everybody wants everybody to be in couples. I think it's a symptom of being in the villa. Like, this is it. Like, that's the dream. That's the dream. Do you know what I mean? So they need to work on it to kind of like it's almost like you don't want to throw it away before it's even begun. I think it's that kind of mentality. Yeah, and Melanie was like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that from you right now. Why are you saying this to me now? And her face said it all. Her face, like, it was like she was more annoyed with Anaya that she was with her sister and her mother. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, what they're saying is much worse. to be honest. To be honest. But the dynamic between Melanie and Anaya, I have issues with anyway. Like, I do have issues with their dynamic. Yeah, it's thingy. It's given, I don't know, power struggle. Yeah. You love and Naya want to give her grace. Okay. What you? Oh, sorry. Holy, say that again. Have I missed something? Maybe I've missed something. Sorry. I'm usually aggressively unbiased. Maggie said Anaya's flaws was prioritizing her friends with insincere. He was not even a good friend to Anaya in the Casey situation. That is absolutely true. That's absolutely true. But I think it's just like, again, like forgiving people, you know. She's trying to be forgiving, even forgiving Casey and that, you know. But that's who she is. You love and want to give Anaya grace. Sorry, I wrote that weird. Okay, yeah. I think like I will always try. And I genuinely can see, like, I can see like, yeah, maybe she didn't. I think she didn't say the right thing to Melanie. Like earlier, like she could have said this earlier for sure. Do you know what I mean? But I do think that she is conflicted. I think Saf was saying that she's conflicted. I agree with that. I think she is conflicted. And yeah, it's sad. But like, I'm again, like, this is not like a deal breaker for me. Yeah. It is not a deal breaker for Anaya for me. Like, do you know what I mean? But I can't sit here and say that Anaya is my absolute favourite in the villa. That she's not actually. I don't know who is. No, Trinity is. What am I talking about? Trinity is my fave. But yeah. But like, am I gonna get onto her about this? No, not really. Not really. Lizanne said, I just think Melanie would have felt stronger if she was backed by her friends and not gone to the hideaway. She could have just stuck with him for the last couple of dates. Yeah, I definitely hear that. The hideaway thing is nuts to me. Do you know what I mean? But then I'm low-key, there's a part of me thinks that I don't think it would have mattered what anyone said. I think Melanie was set on sticking with Sincere no matter what. Yeah. That's what I think ultimately. I think she was going to stick with him no matter what. Zach did have a quick chat with Sincere, and basically just acknowledging that, you know, he's pretty down and like he doesn't want everyone to be getting onto him. Sincere says he genuinely wants things with Melanie to work. Melanie is like feeling all over the place. She says she obviously likes him, she has feelings, but she doesn't know if she can trust him or if, you know, that's what she wants, anything outside the villa. So we see Kenzie and Dylan. She's talking about how she wants a relationship like her parents, who still love each other, and yeah, she feels like she wants to be exclusive with Dylan. I think, yeah, maybe after this, I think that Kenzie's journey needs to be studied, because like the way they were positioning that is Kenzie is going to pop the question to Dylan. Kenzie's running things in her storyline. She's running things. That's it. And no other girl has got that kind of edit. They really haven't. They haven't. So then we have Mel and Sincere. They have their chat. Sincere took like the day as like constructive criticism. Melanie tells him that her family are disappointed for her. Her sister is sad for her. She's never seen her like that. Sincere is hurt for her as well. Melanie said, like, if we date, that, you know, you have to fix things not just with me but also with my family. She tells him that it's going to take months, not weeks, and I'm just like, bro, it should take years. But anyway, Sincere says, you know, there's no more dishonesty, there's no more disrespect and everything, this is just sincerely me. And I was just like, oh, rolled my eyes, like, really. Mel basically said that she's not going to listen to anybody. She's going to follow her heart, and this is what makes me think that that was her plan from the beginning anyway, you know. And you know, she says, you know, that he's probably gonna fuck up for real. No, that's what my thoughts are. He's probably gonna fuck up for real. And then Carl, we see a quick scene of Carl. Yeah, was he with Bryce? And Carl's saying, yeah, I hate seeing Sincere down like this. He served his time. When did Sincere like serve his time? When? I was just like, Carl, really? I expected better, but then I shouldn't expect better. I shouldn't either. Do you know what I mean? But then at the juxtaposition, we also see Trinity and Naya, and while they agree on that they have both minimized Sincere's actions towards Melanie, they also both agree that they're rooting for them. They're rooting for them to kind of get back together. Like, Trinity's like, if she takes him back, I support. If she doesn't, I support. You know. And Melanie's last word is that she doesn't want Sincere to make her look stupid, and he needs to fix things with her mum. I mean, he's going to make you look stupid. Yeah, absolutely wrong answer. Absolutely wrong answer, Carl. And actually, who asked you as well? Who asked you? Let me see. Okay, last clip.
Are really trying to work it out, fix it, and really, like you say, date me eventually. Yeah. I do need you to realize that it's going to be a lot of work, more than what you think, because not only now you have to fix it with me, but love, you have to fix it with my family.
Now,
and that's gonna take a lot of work. It's not gonna take a week. It's not gonna take 2 weeks. It's gonna take months.
Okay.
Months.
Okay. I know.
Like a lot of work.
I don't care. I'm going to do it. And it's not no ifs, ands, or buts.
But I just don't think I want you to know, like, it's not easy. If you are really.
Someone says here, everything as Sister said went smooth over our heads. Yep. Someone also said she's gonna get out of the villa, watch the episode, watch the comments, and still choose him. There are some people you just can't save. Shout out to the sister for trying. Another person says, girl, please, we are tired. You are tired. Everybody is tired. This is what I'm saying. Melanie, oh my god, the thing is, yeah, it's so predictable. He's gonna mess up so bad. He's either gonna play in her face, mess up so bad, girls are going to be flooding her inbox, absolutely flooding her inbox. Yeah, the UK exclusive meaning is not translated. Exclusive is purely a villa term, yeah, saying that you've agreed to not look further in the villa. It's meaningless outside, once outside. Yeah, exactly. That's the same for UK and USA. Yeah, it don't mean nothing. It's literally Love Island speak. It really is. Erin says Sincere doesn't care, and unfortunately for her, that's what you don't hear, you feel. Sorry. Well, you don't hear. Yeah, exactly. Jordan said Sincere will drop her at the airport and get with the first girl that comes to him. This is what I'm saying. Honestly. Jordan says happy Friday, Jordan. Melanie could have done like my girl Destiny, went to the hideaway and say she's got some good sleep, then proceed to do so. Oh, and get something. Yeah, she didn't have to. Bro, we expected. I just don't know about what's his name. What do you call it? What is his name? Sincere. Well, no, I think we all know about Sincere. He's a wrong one. He's a wrong one. Okay, tomorrow night or tonight actually is going to be the last dinner that they have, and then also the results from voting. I'm really hoping Zach and Kada go, or Kenzie and Dylan. Those two, I think those can go. Honestly, Erin said he runs track, right? She better not. She better get her running shoes on. She's a runner. She's a track star. Oh, God. Yeah. Carly, hi Carly. Carly said Zach mocking Bryce while he was talking to his family is so weird to me. Honestly, I think Zach is weird. Do you know what I mean? And I know he's a fellow Brit, but like he's weird. That is not normal behavior, guys. Like from Brit guy, like it's just not normal behavior. It's just weird. Just weird. Actually, or maybe it's like very weird laddie behavior, but it's just I don't know. I just think he's just done too much in general, to be fair. But yeah, that was the episode. Like I said, I thought it was like a good episode. I'm glad the truth was outed, like, do you know what I mean, from Melanie's family. But it is really disappointing that Melanie is not taking in any of that and just going with her heart's desired, basically just ignoring her brain, to be fair. So yeah. As I think about it, the idea of the hideaway is sort of vile. It encourages people to do things they might not do otherwise. Yeah, I agree with you, Jordan. I actually agree with you. I think it's strange. It's actually very strange. The expectation, there's so much. If you go to the hideaway, there's so much expectation. And then also as well, it's just them doing like their dance and a song, like for when they go to the hideaway as well. It's just like, this is weird. You know, like back in the day, like royalty, they used to do shit like that. Make up like it was a display. And the fact that they got cameras in there is almost kind of mimicking that, because they used to have an audience as well. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, not you think Casey and TT the only real couple? No way. No way. I do not agree. I do not agree. I don't think they're the thingy. I do not think they're thingy. Oh yes, the hideaway, yeah. It's worse in the UK because you can't be a couple, yeah. So it's encouraging sneaky behavior. Yes, thank you, Noelle. Thank you, guys. Like the live. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe so you never miss a video or a live. And with that being said, also let me just remind you guys, my podcast is out at the moment. My podcast is out called The Check-In, and this one is with Dr. Amani. And we are talking about, I'm just getting a link for you. We are talking about, she's a clinical psychologist. There's a link just there. What do you call it? She's a clinical psychologist. So we are talking about things like, you know, healing and trauma, and then also like boundaries, and whether, you know, you have really great boundaries or whether you are just an avoidant, which I think I am. And yeah, I just think it's a really cool conversation. It's a lot longer than my other episodes actually, but I do think we just cover a lot of areas as well. So have a watch or have a listen, because it's on Spotify as well, and let me know what you think in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. But guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you so much for joining me, especially everybody who has done a double shift, because you know I love you guys the most. Oh, thank you, Erin. Erin said I've been enjoying the podcast, keep it up. I am going to try my hardest. Like honestly, I've had to have a bit of a break from recording, but because I recorded back to back before, you guys shouldn't feel the break. You shouldn't. But yeah, but I'm gonna keep going, because yeah, I've got some really good guests coming up as well, and I'm just really interested in talking to like phenomenal people. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully it shows you another side of what I'm interested in and what I like to do, and hopefully you get something out of it too, you know. So yeah, please have a watch or a listen, leave a comment, share, like, all the good stuff, you know how it is. Yes, and yeah guys, I think, yeah, all that's left to say is have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. I truly hope something wonderful happens for you, and I will see you next week when we shall be talking about the finale of Love Island USA, and then continue to talk about Love Island UK. Okay guys, stay safe, keep hydrated, and stay cool as well. Okay, see you later. Bye.